want me to eventually get my own place?
Yes.
So I need the camper.
Okay.
Do I need the camper or not?
You better not take me.
I'm not going to.
Okay, get out there.
Go out where? Go where?
You are taking me.
No, I'm not. I'm watching you. I'm looking at my YouTube channel.
Okay, don't say nothing. Well, get your white tablet too.
I'm watching.
Okay, I'm through with you.
I'm not doing nothing to you.
Well, I can still be through with you if I want
I
to.
know. I got the choir on me, Mama.
Okay, okay.
I was just joking.
I hate your
I was
guts.
just joking.
I hate you.
That was just a joke. You have to take everything.
Okay, I'm going to go to the sheriff tomorrow.
The what?
I'm going to... Get out of here!
You're screaming at me.
Oh, you get out! Get out of my house! You get out! I have a place on my website, and I can make a will leaving you off there. Okay, I'm going to go see the sheriff tomorrow.
Of course you are. I know that.
Listen,
What?
you're being very angry, but saying something I told you not to say.
I know.
Come here.
What?
I told you you were upset me. Why did you keep on?
I'm not upsetting you.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't. You're the one that was yelling at me and telling me to get out.
No.
Yelling at me like a heathen.
You're going to quit insulting me.
I know. I was just being silly.
I have no natural love for you. You killed it all. You killed it all.
Okay. I didn't mean for us to get into it, but you had to start making everything about your house and everything else.
Yes, but you didn't have to insult me.
I insult you until you started being nasty to me.
No, I'm not being nasty in one place my way. It's my house.
You could accommodate me a little bit.
I'm not another word. You know what? I'm gonna have to walk it.
Queer Henry. Henry. Queer Henry. Queer Henry, old woman. You queer unreal thing, you. You unreal woman. You queer old woman. Queer unreal woman. You unreal woman. She's just ornery. Queer. She's queer, Mom. Mom is queer. Queer and ornery. That's what Mom is. Queer and ornery. Ornery. No teeth in your head. I'm in no teeth in your head. Yes. I use denture cream. Good boy. Mom just being ornery today. She's being ornery today. Wrong. YouTube celebrities. Hello. Speed, hey, how are you doing? And so, oh shit. So, yeah, working on the, not much chance, Layla, how are you doing? I've been working at a job, so I can save up some money and get my rig going. Maybe we'll all go to the Davy Ranch when I work up some money. Maybe we'll go to the Davy Ranch. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be good. I'm gonna let you guys go. Good to see you, McSpeed. I saw you, McSpeed. I saw your video about your siding on your camper. That looked really good. How much is that the siding at steel side, aluminum siding? And hey, Ronnie, how's it going? Yeah, that siding. How expensive is that? And what gauge is it? What thickness is that siding? And did you glue it on or did you just put it on? I guess you'll release a video, McSpeed one. You'll put a video up about how you did it and the cost and everything. $2. $22 a foot, 035. And where did you get it from, McSpeed One? What company did you get it from? Oh, staple and hammer and glue. That's really cool. That's really good. That's really good, McSpeed One. That's really good. It's a good thing. Okay, what company did you go with, McSpeed One? What company did you? Yeah. So, oh, local camper manufacturers in Alaska. That sounds really cool. It sounds really good, like a good type of siding to use. It looks good for sure. It looks really good. Ronnie Brown, good to see you. I got the siding on. I'm the furnace on. Oh, it should be at most RV repair shops. That sounds really good. The question is, well, okay. The question is, a good question. The question is a good question. Oh, that's pretty cool, Ronnie Braun. Oh, Catch Egg Campers. Oh, that's really cool. Ah, that's cool, McSpeed one. Um, uh, I got a two-wheel drive truck. Should I get a four-wheel drive or should I, stick with my two-wheel drive truck? Yeah, there's lots of big hitters around here, good YouTubers. Um, I'm trying to think. I like my truck, and I'm going to do some work to it. I want to work on my truck and get to. I want to work on my truck and get to. I want to use it as practice. Vinny, what are you doing? Yeah, but Vinny, we're talking about putting new siding on a camper. Must be you're being doxxed as we talk. Vinny, mix, Vinny. Yeah, that Vinny's a troublemaking type person. So I got rid of that good old Vinny. So I'm comfortable, snug as a bug in a rug in my camper here. Now, what I want to do is, I like my truck and it sits low. And that's a good thing about my truck is that it does sit low. And I can easily load my camper on and off the truck and I don't have to worry about bridges. With a truck camper sometimes you have to worry about bridges. Bridges that are too low, trucks that are too tall. It's always I don't want my camper to be any higher than 11 and a half feet high. I don't want it to be any taller than 11 and a half because the fact is that there are a few bridges that are 11 and a half feet high. Low bridges, and there's no bridges that are really much lower than 11 and a half feet. 11 and a half is about the lowest bridge that I think you're going to find. This camper is just about 11 feet or just under 11 feet, so 10 foot 8 or 10 foot 9 inches. So this camper is. So a four-wheel drive that's not lifted would be good, but I really want to learn to do body work on trucks and cars. I've got a big air compressor, 28-gallon Campbell Hausfield air compressor with 7.4 SCFMs to it. I got a cheap Harbor Freight sprayer like Tasha used on her van. And I've got a regulator, a pressure regulator, a motor collector to go in line, and I just need to get some more air hose. And I got my air compressor, so I got that. Got what I need to have to really the basics of what it takes to paint a car. What I want to do is maybe go to Harbor Freight or on eBay and get myself a random orbital sander. Yeah, you probably wouldn't for sure, Janice. It's 8 feet in a parking garage, I believe. I believe it's 8 or 9 feet in a parking garage. So you can park it on the street, you just can't get it into a parking garage. Of course, you couldn't get a van camper into a parking garage either. A high top camper van or something. But that's just pretty much any kind of camper van or conversion van or anything. But so I really want to use this truck as a tool to teach myself. Eastwood products are really good for learning how to, having videos teaching you how to do body work and, having all the right supplies to teach you how to do body work for cars and stuff. That Eastwood products, they may be kind of expensive, but Eastwood products really has everything you really need to be able to go out and paint your vehicle. And you can get for $100 and something, you can get paint. What I want to do is paint this truck cheap. I want to get a welder. I want to get a cheap welder. I've got these body repair panels. I want to put those in to the truck. And I want to get a cab corner and rocker panel kit and weld those in too. So I'm going to take the wheel arch repair panels off. They're bolted, screw in. Take those off, weld those on the right way, and then weld on the cab corner and rocker panel pieces, and you know, weld them myself and do it myself, and then get the body work done. Do the body work on the truck and sand it down with my orbital sander. Get it prepped. You can actually paint over top of old car paint. You know, you can actually paint over top of car paint. You prime part of it, but you don't have to prime the whole thing. So I wanted to do some work to the truck and get those two things, a random orbital sander and a welder. And I want to do the work on the camper. The studs in this camper, what few studs it does have, is exactly 1 inch thick. And that's not a standard size stud for any wall, you know. I mean, of anything you would find in a store. You're not going to find any wood that's exactly 1 inch thick in a store. If you're going to be 3/4 of an inch thick, which are the 1x10s are 3/4 of an inch thick, or do you have 2x4s that are 1.5 inches thick? So you need something to be exactly 1 inch thick. So you get a 2x3 or whatever, and you would just use a table saw and cut it down to 1 inch thick. So I mean, you can use your bits on there. You can use your different kind of saw blades to make drawers and use it like for router work and stuff. I've got a plunger, and so that's what I need too. And I also want to get an oscillating. I want to get a cutoff tool, like a die grinder cutoff tool, the little round thing that you cut with, the little round thing that you cut and use like a die grinder, oscillating cutter, something like that. I want to get one of those little miniature cutters, or angle, what do you call this? A little wheel, a angle grinding wheel, a small miniature die grinder wheel or little one or whatever. I want to get one of those, and I want to get an air nailer too. I want to get an air nailer. So an air nailer is a lot easier and faster to staple this paneling up, especially in precarious corners and positions. It's hard to drive a nail with a hammer into a corner, like up in that corner. It's hard to do. So for my build, I want to really get some tools to do some more work. I've got a cap. You can cap off a propane line, and I got a cap ordered, and it's coming to the mail to cap off the propane line for the refrigerator and take that refrigerator out of here. Get a 12-volt chest style refrigerator, put it in here, and I'll have my 12-volt chest style refrigerator. So I do an air stapler for my metalworker. That sounds really neat. McSpeed one. That's a good thing to have. Air staplers and nailers and stuff like that. So it's just get some. But McSpeed one, I was thinking of using this travel trailer I have as a mobile workshop. Just a nice mobile space to be able to put all my tools and air compressor, everything in the trailer. Make it into like a mobile workshop with my tools and everything inside of it. So an extra clothes storage and everything. If I live in my camper and live the van life, what they call the van life, McSpeed one, there's a guy up in Alaska that I watch. His name is Tim. Yeah, Tim Johnston. He is a Truckhouse Live guy. Yeah, the Truckhouse Live guy. I watched Truckhouse Live. With the wood truck house and stuff like that. He's in Alaska, and I watch his channel. I watch him. And so there's lots of people out there. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, McSpeed one. That's pretty cool. He did a good video of, the advantages of a truck camper. 1.5 hours south of me. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, you've been to his house? That's really awesome. It really is cool. Yeah. I really do think the truck camper is the most practical type of an RV, honestly. I really do. Oh, that's pretty cool. See his house on the highway. That's really cool. Yeah, the YouTube sensations. Yeah, I think that yeah, I did that. I watched that last video he made about uh, truck campers and stuff. And so, yeah, there were just a few, appliances I want to get for this camper too. So, I don't have a lot of reframing to do to it, but things. RVing in Alaska. That's pretty. RVing in Alaska. Oh, you RVing in Alaska too, Janice Layla? Is it? Oh, you're RVing to Alaska too, Janice Layla. Okay, that's pretty cool. I've always wanted to do some RVing in Alaska. That Alaskan highway up to the. That's a nice road that I think it would. Oh, okay. I was RVing to Alaska. I'll look that up, Janice. RVing to Alaska. Yeah, I'll do that.